Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. It's quite the warm one out there today, though unfortunately that will not be lasting for long. So let's start out with our 500 millibar chart here. We do have a trough positioned just to our north, bringing some precipitation to the northern areas. However, that is largely unaffecting us. As we head through the night tonight, that will start to move out to the east, though we do still have a jet positioned over the state. As we head into tomorrow afternoon, that will move out, and we will be in a largely stable, straight pattern here. And as we head into Thursday morning, there appears like there could be a little shortwave trough right in here, and that may be something we have to watch going into Thursday. Now we head down to the 700 millibar level. Again, we see that, excuse me, I have something in my throat. See that low pressure system off to our north. Again, that will continue to move off to the east as we head through the night and into tomorrow morning. And by tomorrow afternoon, again, we are in a fairly straight pattern here. And as we head into Thursday, it actually looks more like we have a shortwave ridge kind of along this axis to our northwest. And it's kind of a trough down by the Sioux City area, intersection between South Dakota, Iowa, and Nebraska. But it kind of looks like we'd be dealing more with a little shortwave ridge rather than a trough, which would bring some continued calm weather. Now let's head down to the 850 millibar level just to cross our T's, dot our I's. Make sure nothing's looking too different. And yeah, again, this at this level, this is certainly looking a lot more like a ridge than a trough, although potentially there is a trough behind it. Now, let's head down to the surface. Again, you can see that low pressure system. And again, it will push off to the east, and yes, it will bring some colder air behind it. So that is why the warmer temperatures we're experiencing now will not last very long. And we do have an area of high pressure building just to our south as we head into Thursday morning. Now let's zoom in, take a look at our highs and lows. We are actually running a little warmer than the forecast here at the moment. This, excuse me, is showing the 40-degree line pretty much along the Indiana, Ohio, Michigan border. So we're pretty much running along the border, but we are actually at 40 degrees right now here in Lansing. So perhaps this is running a little warmer. However, in the next couple hours, it will start to cool off as that cold front passes through associated with this low pressure system. As we head into tonight, it looks like we're still going to be right around freezing, or in the evening time, we should be right around freezing still, but temperatures are just going to get colder as we head through the night, and by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, we are down to the lower 20s. Now, we'll warm up just a little bit with the, of course, daytime heating tomorrow afternoon. We get maybe back up into the upper 20s before temperatures drop once again, and as we head into the very early morning Thursday, we drop below 20, and as we get into around 7 a.m. on Thursday morning, we should be in the upper teens, and there are some lower teens off to our north that look like they may be trying to make their way down south. On the precipitation side of things, though, it should be relatively clear for us. Again, you can see that the current low pressure system is bringing a lot of snow to our northwest, mainly in Canada at the moment, though stretching a bit down into New York. And that will continue, although it'll stretch a little bit farther down into the United States. Again, way off to our east, not an issue for us. And you can see that through the whole time period, it's clear in terms of precipitation. We're looking nice and dry. I know I'm looking forward to the break in precipitation, and maybe you are too. But let's just check our individual members, do a quick little breeze through just to make sure we're not missing anything. Okay, yeah, so it looks possible that there could be an isolated shower or snow shower here and there just across the whole period. Yes, maybe an isolated snow shower here or there. but really no major precipitation whatsoever. I think our best chance of precipitation would be this evening, early this evening, late afternoon into the evening. But even then, that's a very low chance, I would say, of precipitation. And even if we do get that precipitation, it would likely be on the lighter side. But again, largely not looking at precipitation for this time period. Now, one thing we may be looking at is wind. Maybe not really in the form of sustained winds, but I know that the gusts are supposed to get a little bit up there. So let's take a look at our sustained winds. Again, today we maybe get up to 10 to 15 mile an hour, and that hangs around through the evening and into the early overnight hours. And then it does pick up a little bit as we head into tomorrow evening. Again, 15 or so mile per hour sustained winds. And then it really drops off as we head into the overnight and into Thursday morning. Now let's take a look at those wind gusts. Wind gusts currently maximum 20 miles per hour across the area. Though as we head into this evening, it looks like they will start to build up into the 30 mile per hour range potentially, and kind of hang around the 25 to 30 mile per hour range as we head through the overnight into tomorrow morning. As we head into the late part of tomorrow morning and into the afternoon, the wind gusts will back off a little bit. Here we're looking at 20 to 25 mile per hour gusts at most. It does build back just a little bit in the evening, but still hangs pretty much right around the 25 mile per hour area. And then again, those winds really back off as we head into Thursday morning. Last but not least, we will take a look at cloud cover. We do have some mid-level clouds covering the area right now. I can see some stretches of blue sky here and there, so it's not 100% cloud cover, but it's not far off from it. Now, it looks like that will continue. We will continue to have clouds, although we may continue to have little splotches of blue sky here and there mixed within, though it should, throughout today and into the overnight, remain mostly cloudy. Now, of course, tomorrow we have a lot of low-level clouds building in, and it looks like we are going to be more cloudy tomorrow than we are today. In fact, I don't think we're going to see any spotches of blue sky tomorrow. It does not look likely. I suppose there is a slight chance of some clearing as we head into the evening, and then as we head into the overnight, we do get a lot of clearing. So you may see the moon out there if you happen to be awake at midnight between Wednesday and Thursday. And then as we head into Thursday morning, it looks like we still have some clearing, some clear skies, although it appears there may be some clouds off to the west that could be approaching our area. But Thursday morning looks like it will be relatively clear. So I recommend you enjoy the sun when it comes out Thursday morning, because you're really not going to be getting much of it today or tomorrow. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.